Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
So stepping in, Steve Cook. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Thanks for a good one, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
See it, drive it. Let's go right
here. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kepler racing back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, let her rip.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Pops this one up. Morant is there, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Cameron Maybin.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Good one right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Come on, baby. See you to drive.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pop. Looking up. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he will touch him all on the grand slam. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Matt, that's why you pay to watch him play. It seems like he does something every game, whether it's a great catch, a great throw, a pretty swing. And here we catch a grand slam. That's why he's
Steve Cook will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far.
Let her rip. Here we go. Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Digging in once again, Steve Cook. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1. Hey, need you now. Your turn, baby.
Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Come on, big guy.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protection. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Nine to 6, the final tally in this one. Carlos Rodon earns his 8th victory of the season. Anthony DeSclafani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. David Robertson wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth,
tonight,
Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Justin Nicolino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Batting fourth, third baseman.
So digging in now, Steve Cook. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Maben off. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time, it's not very noticeable.
From the stretch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hey, see it up, drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Dutton makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
The 0-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score, the runner from second, Cook, rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
Get your pitch.
The designated hitter.
Into the box, Brett Laurie. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. White Sox on top, 2-0.
Hey, your pitch,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Here we go now, one at a time. Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Hit hard back up the middle. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Ready once again, Steve
Third
Cook.
baseman, number 13.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Cook.
Leave you right here one time, kid.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. 4 runs here in this half inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
See it and rip it up there.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Here's Jed Jerko now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
5. Shortstop,
Jed
Jed
one time right here.
Jerko.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
This one's down to third. Gregorius has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The White Sox lead this one 6-1. Striding in once again,
Leading off
Steve
for the White Sox,
Cook. Couple of
third
walks for him
baseman,
thus far.
Steve Cook.
First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping up to the
Shortstop,
plate, Jed Jerko. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here. Runner.
He's running towards second to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your
6
pitch.
runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair.
batting,
When a hitter has a
designated
3-1
hitter,
count, he can wait
Brett
until he gets a pitch he
Lawrence.
loves.
Get your pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at Didi. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another shot now.
Third baseman, number
Steve
13.
Cook. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Let's go.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Jed Jerko. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Shortstop, Jed
Clutch up. Drive him in
Jerko.
right here. You go.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right
2
here.
quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Sanchez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's working on a
Left
1
fielder
for
number
3 thus
53,
far.
Melky Cabrera.
Turn right here.
Runners
Kid.
going.
Drive him in.
Pitch
You turn.
inside. The
Oh,
throw.
Hey,
Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. Nick Riddick gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.